On the chosen one's journey, you are not just here to be loved, you are here to be seen. And being seen will cost you. Sometimes it will cost you your life. I mean, let's take into account the greats. Selena. That's Selena energy. And even if you want to speak about rappers, we can talk about some of the rappers. We can talk about Nipsey Hussle. We can talk about King Von. We can talk about Tupac. We can talk about Biggie. We can talk about Pop Smoke and many, many more. Michael Jackson. We can talk about all of these people who had that star-like quality, who had that star energy, who had that destiny star within them that they were actively walking in, and people observed them as a threat because they wouldn't bow down. And being seen on that level will cost you relationships. It will also cost you comfort. It will cost you the illusion that everyone will understand you because your presence disrupts distortion. And not everyone is ready to face themselves. So when you read Cain and Abel, I don't want you to read it like history. I want you to read it like a mirror because this is the moment humanity chose comparison over alignment, projection over responsibility, and destruction over self awareness. And every single day, you are given the same choice. Cain and Abel is often reduced to just jealousy, right? Or to rivalry between two brothers. But if you really slow it down and really, really sit with it, this is not just a story about two men. This is the first time consciousness, after awakening to itself, fails to regulate what it now knows. This is the first time that awareness turns inwards, and instead of producing truth, it produces distortion, right? In the Garden of Eden, the eyes opened. So humanity became aware. But awareness without integration becomes instability. Awareness without grounding becomes comparison. And comparison is where the structure deepens. Cain is not just a man. Cain is the first expression of the ego trying to define itself outside of alignment. He is what happens when identity is formed through observation rather than embodiment. He is what happens when you look at another person and instead of seeing reflection, you see competition.